life was give things up. So I'm going to share those 3 things with you. Not sure if you want to get out a piece of paper or a pen or whatever it is that you want to do, but this will be available on replay on Instagram and Facebook. So make sure if you're not following me there, drop link in the comments so that I can share that with you. But number 1, and there's a lot of noise around this, right, is protein. How much protein intake? And this isn't just for weight loss. Like, this is for the person who reached their goal and they want to maintain it. A lot of people reach the goal and they don't maintain the weight because of protein intake. So this is something that's going to help you no matter what. So protein is so critical because you burn 30% more calories consuming it versus fats and carbs. It's how the body feels full and satiety, and it improves your muscle tone without strength training. And after the age of 30, each year after, you lose 1% of your muscle mass. So there's a lot of benefits to it. But the number 1 thing it does is literally it keeps the metabolism going. I like to look at it. One of the books talked about it as like being a pool and having like the proper amount of chemicals for that pool to be clear. So how much protein? Never really less than 100 grams, ever. Like, you really, really, really should be reaching for your ideal weight. Like, how much do you want to weigh? Drop it in the comments. Mine was 150. So it was 150 grams of protein each and every day. And if you think that's not possible, drop in the comments guide. Hello, Diana. Guide in the comments, because there was a protein guide and it still to this day helps me in many, many, many ways. So number 2, let's take 100 grams of protein and let's reverse engineer it, because that number can sound intimidating. Okay. So if 160, Kim, we want to go for 160. But here's the thing, 100 grams of protein is only 400 calories. So this is possible. 100 grams of protein is only 400 calories. Imagine that. The average person's eating 2,000 calories a day. If it was 200 grams of protein, 800 of your calories would be coming from protein, and that's even too much. Okay? So reverse engineer. Let's start making our meals and snacks never less than 20 grams. Imagine that. That's 80 grams of protein. For that free guide, because the comments do disappear, I have it pinned right here under, okay, thebreakfastshow.net. Diana, how old are you and how much weight have you lost since following me? Wait until you guys hear this. 69's weight loss she lost with me. And she's over the age of, I want to say 70. Thebreakfastshow.net has the free protein guide, okay? FREE protein guide. You cannot miss it. Pick it up. That's going to help you get 25 to 35 grams of protein every meal, every snack, okay? So here's the deal. Reverse engineer, never go below 20 to 30 grams of protein. That's only 80 calories. I'm going to teach you today to see if what you're eating is a good bang for your buck. It's going to blow your mind. 2 is water intake, half of your weight in ounces of water. And I'm just talking to you. I wasn't doing any of these things. Half of your weight in ounces of water. She's 71 in September. She's lost 69 pounds with me. Okay. She never gave up foods, desserts, alcohol, or ever was asked to follow a meal plan. I teach it the right way. When you go and you get a trainer, they're going to give you a meal plan. And every time I got off a meal plan, I started to go right back up again on the scale, because they didn't teach me. They gave it to me. See, I teach macronutrients. Everyone thinks it's about calories, and that was me for so long. I struggled and struggled because I thought it was about calories. It's about a term called macronutrients. So all I have to ask you is, hey, listen, every day you eat different. Yesterday, did 30% of the calories you put in your mouth on a graph come from protein? Did 40% or less come from fats and carbs? You probably don't know that answer. And what gets tricky is that there's 9 calories per gram of fat. 4 calories per gram of carb, 4 calories per gram of protein. So if you're getting 50 grams of fat, and that's 100, that equals 100 times 9. That's not, or 50 times 9 is what? 450 of your calories. It's trumping your percentage of protein. This is where I teach you. So what I do is I say, hey, I go, Jeannie, here's my phone number in an email. You get to text me. You'll know your BMR today, basic metabolic rate. You will know based on your age, height, weight, activity level, and the fact that you're a male or a female, the energy you need to put in your body. And you will put your food in an app, and at the end of the day, I'll voice note you. That's how I teach you. I voice note you. The learning is in the doing. You will master and unleash macros in 5 days, and you get 7 days with me. So if you haven't been a student and you want to be like My friend Diana, who's down 69 pounds and 71 years old, never gave up foods, desserts, alcohol. I taught her. She mastered it within 1 week. Drop in the comments power play, because I'm telling you right now that if you allow me to right now, I will change your life. And I want you to think of all the reasons why you came across this morning's breakfast episode. Not the reasons why not, the reasons why you came across this morning's episode, okay? Because there's a lot of noise out there. So water intake is half of your weight. The term liposuction, you go pay to get fat sucked out of your body. Listen to this, okay? Number 2, your body goes through lipolysis, which burns fat for free. But number 1 step is hydrolysis. And to go through it, it needs half of your weight in ounces of water every day. Okay, no, Patty. The 3rd thing is mindset and insoluble and soluble fiber. We'll talk about exactly how much. Insoluble and soluble fiber, I thought it could be supplemented. It can't. It can't be supplemented. It's 6 cups total of fruits and veggies, never more than 3 cups of fruit. Really, your fruit should be berries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. They're the highest in antioxidant, highest in fiber. So Allie and Patty, thebreakfastshow.net, and I had someone else, Patty, Allie, and Kim, you'll see Protein Power Play. You'll see a countdown as well. Just so you know, I have a live event coming in June, 3rd week in, where I take the last 5 books that I've listened to, okay? And I literally jam-pack 5 30-minute live sessions, private with you. And if you can't be on live, you get lifetime access. So just by being a student in Power Play, you get that for absolute FREE, for free, for free. So if you go there, you'll see Power Play. If you didn't know, my recipe book has launched. Make sure you drop book in the comments. Every recipe is over 20 grams of protein. There's over 40 of them, and you'll find breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks and desserts, and they were all created by me. Something I love is they're family friendly, okay? She will be 71, okay? Family friendly, and also, okay, they're designed by me, and every one of them has over 20 grams of protein. That's right here, thebreakfastshow.net. You'll find it under Power Plate, plates, like a plate of food, okay? Once you get your Power Play ticket, okay, Power Play. Hey, I'm telling you right now, Lainey, Tan says she's tried everything. Can you help me out, Diana? I've tried everything. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your, the whopping one-time fee of $67 for Power Play, which is going up to $197. That's the original price. It will blow your mind. And what you learn, no one can take away from you, okay? Once you get your Power Play ticket, you'll get an email to text message my personal phone number. For the next 7 days, all you're asked to do is put your food in an app. I don't want you on a meal plan. I don't want you giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol. I want to reverse engineer what you've been doing, get your macros in balance, because a body in balance, macronutrients in balance, is how your body is invited to lose weight. Otherwise, it's most likely storing it, and it's most likely large amounts of visceral fat inside of the belly area. Audra, you would go right here, because the comments disappear, to Power Play. Okay, so that's that. So did you know the first ingredient listed on anything that you put in your mouth is what you find the most of? And the last ingredient is what you find the least of? I bring this up because I used to wake up and I used to have nut butter on toast every morning. Okay, and not only is nut butter, okay, listen, nut butter is a fat, but the first ingredient inside of mine was sugar. The last ingredient was peanuts. I should have just called it a sugar butter. So did you know that? At Kroger. But then I looked at other ones. You can find one. You want to make sure it's just peanuts, just cashews, just almonds. If there's sea salt, that's fine. Nothing else. If you just learn something new, drop a heart in the comments. The first ingredient listed on anything you put in your mouth, what you find the most of. Last ingredient, what you find the absolute least of. Insane. Okay? So here's how you're going to know what's a good bang for your buck. You can start doing this with everything you have in your house, in your pantry, and I'm telling you right now, it's gonna blow your freaking mind. When you look at anything, any label in big bold will have your macros, your protein, fats, and carbs, okay? You'll also see calories. So you take the last number of calories, 60. If I said, hey, Brittany, write down 60, but the last number in 60, leave out. You'd write down 6, you'd leave out the 0. Is there 6 grams of protein when you go to the bold protein? There's 12. If there was not 6 or greater, you would go to serving size, which is 1 container, and you would cut it in half. You would still have the toaster strudel. Does this make sense? Drop a 1 in the comments if your mind is blown. So you cover the last number of the calories. You have 6 left. Okay, when you cover the 0, you go to protein. If there's 6, it's amazing. If it's not, you cut your portion in half. That is how you know. So let's try it one more time. So we have the handy dandy within 1 hour of waking up. I've already had 30 grams of protein. Every day within 1 hour of waking up. I was the girl who didn't eat until like noon or 1. Wasn't hungry. Didn't realize my metabolism was kind of shutting down. When I did eat at 1, my glucose levels were always kind of out of whack, out of realm. I could never catch up. Like all I wanted to do was eat. And it's because my glucose levels spiked, which put a little bit of an onset to my cortisol levels, which kind of tricks your brain like, hey, you need to keep feeding it, even though you fed it. But it's because you're deficit in protein. And when you don't feed it, but then you do feed it, it stores as fat, visceral fat. All mine was around my stomach. So this bar has 150 calories. I need you to tell me, if I told you to write down 150 and leave the last number off, what would you have? So take 150 and cover it by 0. What do you have? 150. You just cover the last number of calories. What do you have? 15. When you go to the big bold protein, is there 15? There's 28 grams. This is an amazing bang for your buck. Amazing. The only downfall with this bar is that you can only find it online. It's called David. There's 28 grams of protein. It's a very delicious protein bar. I take it out of the wrapper, I put it in the microwave for 3 seconds, and I eat it within 1 hour of waking up. There's 0 sugar, okay? For the David bar, drop David in the comments. I do have one every single day within an hour of waking up. My 11-year-old loves them. My husband has them as well. A big question that I had on my weight loss journey is it okay to supplement with bars and protein powders? You're honestly better off than being deficit. You are better off than being deficit. So yes, okay? You can only find David online. I recommend the cinnamon roll and then the chocolate brownie batter and then the cake batter, cookie dough, blueberry muffin. They're all good. I've sampled every one of them, but that's just my favorite and what I recommend. Because the comments do disappear, I would, number 1, go to thebreakfastshow.net and pick up your free protein guide because we want you to get to 100 grams of protein today. So under thebreakfastshow.net, that's going to help you with every meal and every snack. Get 25 to 35 grams of protein, okay? If you go to thebreakfastshow.net, you will see David. Every time you use that David link, you do get free shipping. That's $9 in saving. David will ship it today. If it ships the bars and you don't love them, you package it back up. David pays for shipping and you get all of your money back, which is pretty incredible, right? Pretty incredible. So thebreakfastshow.net, yes. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health? Listen to this. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
So if you just learned something new about freaking cinnamon, drop a heart in the comments, drop a heart. But please note, it's not regular cinnamon. It is a Ceylon cinnamon, Ceylon. Regular cinnamon actually elevates kidney levels, coming to find out through all the Audible books that I've listened to. You want to do 2 pinches of Ceylon cinnamon every day to have the benefits you just heard. This one is from Amazon, 2 pinches every day. Drop link in the comments. I can link that Amazon store for you so you don't have to waste your time or your gas money trying to find it. And the beautiful thing is it will be delivered to your home and waiting for you by 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, okay? A little tip for you, if you didn't know, if you put inside of your smoothies any type of vegetables, riced cauliflower or spinach, you will never taste it. Okay, because remember we talked about insoluble and soluble fiber. We have to have 6 cups total every day. I want you to focus on 1 cup for the next week. 1 cup, that's it. You're gonna focus on 1 cup for the next week. That is it. And you are going to, next week, up it to 2 cups, then 3 cups, then 4 cups, then 5 cups. Okay, baby steps. I'm reading the book Atomic Habits right now, and I'm finding out a lot about doable small goals. Okay, you want to make them simple. You can't go from 0 to hero overnight. Okay, so here's the deal for that link for the Amazon. Right here, thebreakfastshow.net. The first thing I would do is grab your free protein guide, right? Has this morning's recipe. That's going to help you get 25 to 35 grams of protein minimum. It's right under free protein guide. Number 2, you will find Amazon finds. Okay, the Ceylon cinnamon is in there. Also the creamy cashew octonut butter that has 1 ingredient, cashews. Because remember, the first ingredient listed in anything is what you find the most of. The last ingredient listed is what you find the least of. Okay, so remember that. So it's under Amazon finds. It's not the Breakfast Club. It's the breakfastshow.net. That is where you will find it, okay? In my smoothie so far, I'm putting spinach. I need to get 1 cup of soluble, insoluble fiber out of the way. How you know your deficit and you cannot supplement it: inflammation, bloating, irregular bowel movements, foul smelling gas, and weird noises going on in the stomach area. Your deficit. I am telling you, it is like detrimental to weight loss. It will blow your mind. Never more than 3 cups of fruit. My favorite, Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup Protein Powder. This has 0 dairy ingredients, no sugar, non-GMO, organic. It's gluten-free and no dairy ingredients. I already said that. 2 scoops is 140 calories, 20 grams of protein. You will not find this flavor anywhere besides online. There's 30 plus flavors at Orgain. Drop link in the comments. Otherwise, you'll find vanilla and chocolate at like Sam's Club, but you'll probably get sick of it. Guess what you can get with this? On their website, I make my bread, my French toast, my pancakes, my peanut butter parfaits, my milkshakes. Everything comes from this protein powder. It does not have a chalky, gritty aftertaste. I think that you should be open to trying it. Today, you can get 15% off. My favorite is Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. Last month I did Fruity Pebbles. The month before that I did Cookies and Creamy. Okay, 80 plus recipes. Okay, so for that I linked it right here. It's under Orgain. The first thing you should do at thebreakfastshow.net if you want results is you have to grab the protein guide. It's going to help you with how many grams of protein. Number 2, it says free by it. You're going to see Orgain. You'll see the pretty Orgain label. There's a code. Every time you use that code, you get 15% off, okay? And then you'll see on the website, once you check out, all the amazing recipes. And I have most of them in my recipe book. If you didn't get my recipe book that launched, drop recipes. 40 plus recipes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and desserts are provided for you, okay? Yep, it's all at thebreakfastshow.net. So I added that. I'm going to add a scoop of also a multi-collagen, type 1, type 2, type 3, okay? Mainly for the protein. 2 scoops is only 80 calories and it is 18 grams of protein, okay? So 18, I have 5, and I'm going to add egg whites to this. You need to be very careful with your eggs. Do you want to know why? There's 5 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein. So the traditional person waking up and putting eggs inside of their breakfast, 2 of them, you're only getting 12 grams of protein. The number 1 thing for weight loss is to get a minimum of 20 grams of protein with every meal and every snack. Minimum of every meal and every snack, okay? So you would have to have 6, 12, 18, 4 eggs. Guess what? There's 5 grams of fat in each one. 5 times 4 is 20 grams. There's 9 calories per gram of fat, 4 calories per gram of carb, and per gram of protein. So if you take the 21, 7, 6, 12, 18, 24 times 4 is what? What's 24 calories times 4? Just under 100. But what's the 20 grams of fat times 9? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80. 180 calories. Your meal is being trumped by fat calories, which is a huge no. We do not want that in any way, shape, or form, okay? So, you want to be very, very, very careful. Eggs are good, but I will never have more than 1 egg yolk in a sitting. Or, if I have 1 egg yolk, I will do 1 egg yolk and 4 egg whites. I'm putting olive oil in here today for my fat. I could use my nut butter. Okay, I'm just doing a 1/2 tablespoon because look, when you cover the last number of calories in this, you'll see total fat is, calories is 120. I covered the last number and I have 12. When I go to protein, is there 12? There's 0. I would take the 1 tablespoon and cut it in half, which is what I just did. Okay, I could use nut butter, I could use peanut butter. I'm gonna use this because it is the highest in fat, and I do want 1 fat with my meal. I want to make sure at the end of the day, 30% or greater of my food came from protein, 40% or less came from fats and carbs. If your body is not in balance with macronutrients, you cannot lose weight and it's most likely storing as fat. Now you're looking at me and you're confused. You don't know what macros are. You have no clue your percentages. Instead of you going and buying a meal plan, which will give it to you, I teach it to you. What if I gave you my phone number right now and said for 7 days, you get to go in an app and just put what you ate. Don't give up anything. Don't give up foods. Don't give up desserts. Don't give up alcohol. You will unleash macronutrients within 5 days with me and you get 7 days behind the scenes with me. Would you do it? Drop power play. Would you do it? There is no catch. The app alone that you're going to get for a lifetime to track your protein, fats, and carbs percentages, there is no monthly fee. There is no catch. If you allow me to, I will change your life. The number 1 way that you can lose weight and the only way you can lose weight, it's not about just calories. It's about a percentage of your food coming from protein, fats, and carbs. And it's within a realm, but your body's out of balance. My body was out of balance. A body that's not in balance can't lose weight. It just can't happen. Your car can't drive effectively if all your tires are out of balance, okay? For your power play, which is a whopping one-time fee of $67, literally, it's going up to the original value of $197. All you have to do is go right here. I want you to think of all the reasons why you came across this morning's breakfast episode. Not all the reasons why not, all the reasons why. You probably looked at the cover and you saw something today, or you're sick and tired of trying different things and doing this, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do this, and nothing works. I want you to think of all the reasons why you came across it. At thebreakfastshow.net, you will see Power Play. Once you get it, you'll get an email to text message Michelle Churchill's Dworak personal number. You'll know your BMR today. I will have the app ready for you. It'll be based on your age, height, weight, activity level, and the fact that you're a male or a female. All you're asked to do for 7 days is put your food in there. We have to reverse engineer what you've been doing, and I voice note you and teach you how to get those macros in balance. I guarantee it, okay? My recipe book, if you didn't get it, Shauna, thebreakfastshow.net, under Protein Power Plate. Power Plate is my recipe book. If you did not get your free protein guide with this morning's recipe, you want to stop, you want to drop, and you want to go to thebreakfastshow.net, breakfastshow.net, and see free protein guide. Yes, it's FREE. Okay, we're gonna put a little splash of some coffee inside of here. I've gotten really good with making milkshakes in the morning. We're gonna put 4 or 5 strawberries to sweeten it up naturally. Okay, and then we're gonna add ice and we're gonna blend this bad boy up. Okay, so automatically we got 1 serving of insoluble and soluble fiber out of the way. Okay, we probably got 1.5. We've got our Ceylon cinnamon for the benefits. Okay, we have a fat that we cut in half by covering the last number of calories. We've reached over 25 grams of protein. We've got 8 from the eggs. Yes, I eat them raw. I don't put yolks. 8 from the eggs, 10 from the 1 scoop, so 18. And then 18 plus 18 is what? What's 18 plus 18?
It's 36.
So 36 whopping grams of protein inside of this. I'm going to take the lid. And yes, the water inside of this shake will go towards half of my weight in ounces of water, okay? It is the best way. I could blend this up and make it into muffins, okay? I could bake them. I could do whatever I want. I'm telling you right now, you can get really fun with recipes. I had a girl in my 6 weeks best to me. She was in my 6 weeks best me because I teach fitness, and a lot of people out there aren't getting the proper amount of upper body, lower body cardio core. They're not. And she was like, I gave up breakfast because like I used to want to have like French toast and it's all sugar. I've got recipes for all of that. That's 30 grams of protein. My family will come home and have a huge stack of chocolate chip pancakes today, all packed with protein. I'm telling you right now, you can have a lot of fun with the Orgain protein powder because of the taste and flavor, the quality. If you didn't get that link, drop a link in the comments. So our shake is ready. I will not in any way, shape, or form even taste at all, okay? The olive oil or the spinach, I will go directly into the app that gives me my percentage of protein, fats, and carbs and add this. But that graph doesn't matter until the end of the day, right? It has to be, that graph will always equal 100%. I could put a banana in there right now and it's gonna say my carbs are 100%. But all day long, I'll be adding to it. This literally, tastes like matcha. Put a little bit of honey inside of there. Okay, for that link for the Orgain protein powder, let me wipe my hands off. It's right here for you. Okay, thebreakfastshow.net. You will see Orgain protein powder. Get the free protein guide. Power Play ticket is there. And also the Amazon Finds has the Ceylon cinnamon, the creamy cashew octonut butter with one ingredient. Remember what we learned? First ingredient listed in anything is what you find the most of. Last ingredient listed on the ingredient list is what you find the least of. Isn't that incredible? For the breakfastshow.net for the Orgain protein powder, there's a code for you to get 15% off. My favorite flavor is the Justine's chocolate peanut butter cup. Thebreakfastshow.net, Christina, it has the free protein guide with this recipe inside of it. Thebreakfastshow.net, under free protein guide, okay? Yes. Okay, so number 3, I need to know if you have not been getting half of your weight in ounces of water on average. You don't have to be perfect. That's the best part about this. We think we do, you don't. If you haven't been getting half of your weight in ounces of water, or say you have no clue, just drop a 1. There's a solution. If you haven't been getting, or you have no clue if 30% of the food you put in your mouth have been coming from protein, just drop a 1. You have a solution. And then the last thing is an average of 7,500 steps or beyond. And if you're like, I have no clue, just drop a 1. So the correlation we get in all these books that I've listened to is kind of like a plant in the metabolism in the gut. If you don't water a plant, okay, it dies, but it can come back to life. You can fertilize that plant. Did you know in 5 days you can do a complete 5-day reset to flip not only your gut 180 degrees, but also your metabolism, guaranteeing you a minimum of losing 5 pounds, guaranteed. There's no calorie counting during this 5-day reset. I'm your accountability partner. Okay, we start Monday. So if you didn't know that my 5-day reset is here and it's on Monday, I know a lot of you have claimed your spots. Make sure you drop reset in the comments. And if you dropped a 1, you know that the reset is for you. On average, haven't been getting half of your weight in ounces of water. On average, haven't been getting 7,500 steps. Or on average, haven't been getting 30% of your food coming from protein. You can do a full 5-day reset and flip your metabolism in 5 days with your gut and guarantee you a minimum of 5 pounds lost. I was just reading yesterday, people ended it. They finished yesterday. They're like, I'm down 9 pounds, Michelle. I haven't lost weight in 2 years. It's not water weight. It's not water weight. You're going to be drinking more water than you have the last 365 days. Okay? It's literally something that I run every Monday. Last Monday went out of, sold out. It'll probably sell out, I think, tonight. I think there was only 3 more spots left. Okay? But if you come back to the show Monday and we have spots, when I release them, you can be the first one to claim a spot. But I'm your accountability partner. I need to be able to help you, cheer you on, guide you. There's no calorie counting. It is so worth it. And you can do anything for 5 days. Anything. Saturday, your energy will be lit. Okay. It will literally fire you up, turn you up. I think it's, right here. If you go right here, thebreakfastshow.net, you will see 5-day reset. Just pick up your guide. Once you get your guide, you have to Instagram or Facebook message me. You have to say reset VIP. I need to get you prepared. I need to be your private accountability partner and add you to a private chat. Okay. So thebreakfastshow.net, it is under 5-day reset guide. You will get it. And then you have to Instagram or Facebook message 5-day VIP. Okay. I need to prepare you. You'll see that there. Next week, a week from today, you'll be down a minimum of 5 pounds. Minimum. Okay. I would take my phone. My tablet wasn't working this morning, so I'm on my iPhone, and I would read to you in Messenger all of the, maybe I can get to Messenger on this, all the results that came in this morning through this private Messenger. Okay. That's where you'll find it. So I think that's it. Any questions? Comment them below. How much is the spot? I don't know. You need a recap? Okay, so for the recipe, it's in the free protein guide. Drop free if you didn't get the free protein guide. Number 2, everything that's in this, the protein powder that I recommend, drop link. The cinnamon, drop link. If you didn't get my recipe book that launched, drop recipes. If you didn't get your Power Play ticket, drop Power Play. The only other thing that I did miss is for the peptides that are coming, the Sloop peptide, which will wash out the GLP-1 market. Hi, nice to meet you, Megan. Along with, it's a Sloop peptide. The peptides in your gut that are produced, okay, they're starting to wear and tear. How do we know this? Science, technology, okay? We can expand our lifespan to 100+ years. We can expand our skin from aging. We can speed up weight loss efforts. This specific peptide will tell your body that it's actually physically working out when it's not working out. Okay, it's coming. There's a VIP list for it. It's going to launch within the next 2 to 3 weeks. It is FDA approved, farm grade, the first one to the marketplace. Drop in the comments VIP. But number 2, if you didn't know, I can help you build the VIP list because this has never been to the marketplace globally, and you could build a massive list and I can help you do that, and you never have to recruit anyone, and you don't have to spam your friends and family, and you can earn 40% commission. So when this launches, you could make a check with a comma. Each week, you could be bringing in $250. That $1,000 a month, where could that go towards? And I walk stages. My background is teaching curiosity and attraction marketing, teaching you how to show up your own brand. I don't want you mentioning a company. I want to teach you the right way. And 90% of people out there aren't. So I already have the system that's life-changing for you to do this in the palm of your hand without it interfering with what you're already doing professionally. You've got the leadership in front of you, and you have the hero products coming in along with the hydrogen water, a snow collagen. Like literally, it will blow your mind. And you can enroll right now to partner with me for absolutely FREE. I want free. Drop VIP with a money sign next to it. Could you envision being taught the right way? You don't have to have a skill set. You have to be positive and coachable and have a hunger to either pay off debt, make more money, dream bigger. I'm telling you right now, what I show you will blow your mind, and it's nothing that you've seen out there before. There is no recruiting anyone. There is no spamming friends and family members. New Wava is coming in and is going to leave a legacy. It's created from the field. It's created for the field, by the field. Literally, for the field, by the field. And you have the perfect combination. You show me anyone who gives 40% commission. So if you want to just be on the VIP list for just the supplements, okay? Just the supplements. You'll go to thebreakfastshow.net. It will be under protein guide, okay? Protein guide. That's where you will find the VIP. You just put your first name, last name, email. You'll be alerted. You will know when this thing launches. It's within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Thebreakfastshow.net, the first thing, because this is our top priority right now, says New Wava. Put your first name, last name, email. You have to Instagram or Facebook message me. I partnered, help me build my VIP list. I partnered with you, help me build my VIP list. Okay, I will follow to learn more. First time listening and what I'm hearing. Ah, awesome, Ebony. You can go back to the replay on Instagram or Facebook and listen to the whole thing, and your minds will be blown how I dropped 30 pounds in 5 months without giving up foods, desserts, alcohol, or following a meal plan. And I used to be the biggest yo-yo dieter in the world. It's about macronutrients, and now I teach it. And you can be a student of mine for 7 days as well if you drop Power Play. Okay? So, again, you want to build a massive bank account. You want your own VIP list. You want me to help you teach you the right way. You want to partner with me for free. You will go to thebreakfastshow.net. Veronica, thank you. You'll see new wave. A new wave is coming in. I'm excited. It's going to leave a legacy behind. It will be revolutionary, and I'm sorry, timing is about everything. I don't want to say ground floor. I want to say basement floor, because you can watch this thing be built brick by brick and be a part of it. It's created from the field, for the field, by the field. Do you know what that means? Okay. If you just want to be on VIP for the products, you would go to thebreakfastshow.net, opt in for my free protein guide, and be on your way. But if you do partner with me, you have to message me on Instagram or on Facebook saying, I partnered with you, help me build my VIP list. And I'm telling you right now, what I show you, what I teach you, how I empower you, and how I paint a picture for your vision will blow your mind. I want you to think of all the reasons why you came across this morning's breakfast episode. Not the reasons why not, the reasons why yes. I can bet you you're playing too small. I can bet you that you should be playing bigger. All the reasons why you came across it, not the reasons why not. You are now a new victor, not a victim. What you put in your mind doesn't care what you plant. It's positivity, it's bringing positivity. It's negativity, it's bringing negativity. Let's change your paradigm and rewrite your story. Happy Saturday. I'm off to go teach fitness. It was such an honor if you stumbled across the breakfast episode for the first time. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Hit the follow button to be a part of the breakfast show. And I hope you have the best day ever. Don't forget, 25 to 35 grams of protein with every meal and every snack today. Half of your weight in ounces of water. Go set a 90-minute timer. Make yourself stop and drink 15 seconds worth of water. And I want you to change the way you're talking to yourself. I hope you have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow.